Good morning, everyone. Hey, happy to have you come back for the South Fulton Chamber of Commerce's Holiday Marketplace Facebook Live. So we have been having a great morning, and we have our second guest with us that I am so honored to introduce to you, Dr. Lisa Richardson of Dr.
Good
Lisa Co.
morning.
Dr. Lisa, thank you for being with us this morning. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. I'm having a wonderful day. I got up, the sun is out, there's no rain. Life is good.
Hey, can't beat it. Loving the weather, beautiful day, and a beautiful guest. So
Oh,
we are
thank
going to get started.
you.
Listen, we know here at the Chamber, those of us that are very active in the Chamber and marketing and promotion and PR, we all know you and love you. But for our audience, why don't you
Mhm.
tell them a little bit about you and your business?
Okay, well, again, I'm Dr. Lisa. And the reason so many marketing folks know me is because we focus on the technology behind the scenes that keeps it all going. So you might reach out to a marketing strategist to help you plan your strategy and your message for your customers. And what we do at drlisa.co is help make the technology that makes that messaging work. We strategize and make sure that it stays connected, that you stay in contact with your people, and that your website, your social media, your messaging, all of that works together on time, under budget.
See, that works. That is such a great concept. How did you actually come up with formulating such a great plan for businesses to utilize as far as marketing and promoting their business?
Well, I really kind of fell into it. So my story starts actually in higher education, and I was an administrator on my way to becoming a dean of students. And in grad school, I found myself in an assistantship where I was helping faculty members put their faculty websites online. And I fell into web design and the puzzle behind the scenes and absolutely loved it. So I started a web development company, and that grew because what happened was the business owners that we worked with were very happy with their pretty website, but it wasn't really doing anything for their business. So we did more digging and more research into what they really needed and ended up giving them a whole lot more consultation. So we always say that we give you a whole lot more than a website. We are your tech strategy company. And that's what we grew into. So we actually do more strategy consulting than actual web development these days.
Wow, that's that's amazing. And we've seen what you've done, and it definitely works. So that's awesome. So when did you officially open your business?
Well, I started it. I went as I was leaving grad school, and I moved to Atlanta because this is as far south as I want to be. Because Florida is warmer, but I moved from New York to Mississippi, which everyone was very surprised about. And
Wow.
Mississippi is very close to the sun.
Yes, it
So
is.
I knew that I was not going back to very cold winters. And so I decided Atlanta was our place, and we've been here now for 12 years.
Yes, I'm sure that works out well for you because we still get the four seasons here. So,
Yeah, 4 seasons, but four doable seasons.
right. They're nice and short as far as the
Yes.
winter is concerned, and a little bit longer for the summer, which I love. So, Dr. Lisa, is it
Mhm.
you in your company and some others? Do you have other employees that
It's
work with you?
myself, and we are actually a family business. So my eldest son is my technology strategy assistant, and we work with contractors to provide services to our clients. So, for example, with myself as the lead strategist, we kind of organize all of the vendors that you might need to run a campaign, launch a new project. So we make sure that everyone's doing their job and that your interests are protected. So we're kind of your front end project manager, if you will.
That's really, I mean, what a service, I tell you. Um, I know you've kind of hit on like the websites and that kind of thing. What are some of the other services that you provide?
Well, in our case, the majority of what we do these days are, as I said, the technology strategy consulting and website maintenance and management on the back end. So we prepare your sites to rank higher in Google, for example, with search engine optimization. We also make sure that your updates are up to date so that you are not running the risk of a security breach. This is, we're here in Christmas time and the holidays. This is, of course, prime fraud season. So what we've been seeing a lot is our security pinging. And of course, thank goodness we've got really strong tools on our side, and we've been protecting our clients well. But what a lot of folks end up doing, unfortunately, is coming to us after the hack. And Lisa, please fix this.
Right,
And of course,
right.
that costs a whole lot more than having the insurance throughout the year. So
Correct.
we tell you that, you know, you don't really get excited about your car insurance, but God forbid something happens, you're really glad you have it and you're protected. And that's what your website maintenance is. The other things we do, marketing automation, for example, connecting your email marketing with your front end sales and so on. So we kind of bring all those connections together.
That is so. With all of that, do you like give them a report at the end of the month or something, or tracking and
We
showing
have
how they're improving,
we
how their
provide
outreach is?
we provide a monthly report of how things are going in your site, improvements, especially if you've gotten an increase in traffic, which means that we're doing our job, and whether or not if you gain more leads, we make recommendations about ways to improve your content or things to add to your content, like a landing page or a specific blog post that might even attract more people to your business.
That makes sense.
We do a lot
And
of analyzing.
wow, that's amazing. Um, I know that you are very engaged in the community. Um, we know you're a chamber member, and why don't you tell those that don't know you, what are some of the other things you do to be engaged in the community?
Well, I spend a lot of time working with women entrepreneurs in organizations like Women University, which is also a partner of the Chamber. I
Yes.
also do some mentoring with teenage business owners and helping them get started properly so that they don't make the big mistakes that I made, and they can kind of secure their future so they can make better choices moving forward.
That's fantastic. Nothing like mentoring and bringing up our young people so that they really, I mean, when they have role models like you and some of our other female business owners in the chamber, it really means a lot to them. And we appreciate what you all do. What would you say is one of the most unique things about your business?
Hmm. I would say that we don't leave you alone. There's a lot of, I mean, you can really get website maintenance and strategy kind of anywhere. You can certainly look it up yourself, and you can find it even cheaper with other providers. But because of what I've been through and the way that my business evolved, I actually didn't mean to start a business in the beginning. Uh, I was let go from my education management job when I went into early labor with my youngest son, and they let me know while while I was being admitted that there wouldn't be a job for me when I get out. And so I had to kind of, really think about what my options were and how I could create something out of nothing. And that's really that kind of overarching understanding of what a new business owner is going through, or even experienced business owner that just doesn't have the expertise in my area. I understand it's more than just dollars and cents in a business. These are people serving other people, and building those relationships is really important to me. So with us, you really get another team member that's kind of looking out for your best interests on the inside and the outside.
That's fantastic. Hey, I've got to ask you,
Mhm.
with all of your success, what do you attribute it to?
My parents, my parents, they are awesome, and they gave me the opportunity to really just kind of pursue learning for its own sake. And I don't know how much you know about Jamaican parents, but you're coming home a doctor, a lawyer, or something that somebody who wears a suit to work. And so when I started out and said, okay, I did actually start pre-med. I did follow the script for a while, but education became much more important to me. And then even though my dad said I spent a lot of time in school hiding from the real world, they always made it okay for me to strike out and try something new. And I really, really appreciate that. Even now, my parents are my biggest cheerleaders as we work in a business that's really not very traditional at all.
Right, right. Wow. Well, you've given them bragging rights because in the world of marketing and promotion, hey, you definitely take the cake. Um, if you had to give one piece of advice to a budding entrepreneur, what would it be?
I would say don't limit yourself to just what you know. What you don't know that you don't know is so vast. So be willing to reach out and try new things. Be okay with failing because that's a part of growing. And the real test of success is what you do after the failure. And that resilience is what's going to take you and keep you going forever. Well, not forever, but for as long as you can make it work.
Absolutely. That is excellent advice. Excellent, Lisa. One other thing, because I keep thinking about it, there are those people that don't value, they haven't learned yet to value the importance of marketing and promoting your business. I'm sure that you've had to speak to some of them and try to encourage them to understand the value of investing in their business that way. How do
Mhm.
you overcome some of those preconceptions? They think it's like a luxury that they can deal with later. How do you convince them that this needs to be part of your business plan from the beginning?
Well, sometimes I tell them my fail story because I was one of those people. And I had a training center, actually, a software training center. I tried to stick with education. And I didn't do any marketing. I just figured I am teaching such great stuff that everybody needs. They will absolutely show up because I am here for them. And I told my friends about it. So what what I usually do is I say, okay, here, let's think about word of mouth. How do you get in someone else's mouth? They have to know who you are. They have to know where to find you, and they have to know that you can offer them what they're looking for. So I say, how do you find the best steak or vegetarian dish or in my case oxtails in town when you're visiting or when you move somewhere new? You Google it. Well, how does people get on Google? There's work to be done on the back end that makes that all work. And so when I explain it, I think marketers a lot of the time don't make the bridge between what they know and what their clients understand. So the teacher in me is always saying, okay, well, let me meet you where you are with the knowledge that I have. And so that's usually how it works for us, that I'm always teaching. So it just kind of comes out. Thankfully, it comes out and my clients are happy. So,
and that's the important thing, you know, but that's so crucial. And I've benefited from some of your teachings, and I can just say that uh, you help people take it to the next level. And that's what it's about. So that people know that your business is there and that they're interested when they see, you know, what you're putting out there, and they want to do business with you. So it is truly, truly important what you do. And we just cannot thank you enough for it. Do you have anything else you want to say imparting to our audience out there?
well, I guess usually this is where I would talk about a sale, but instead I have a warning. Please, in this season where businesses are definitely under attack, please be aware of the emails that you're receiving that don't, from people that you haven't spoken to in a very, very long time. Beware of brand new friend requests on social media from people you already know that you're connected to. Those tend to be phishing attacks. They're kind of luring you in and getting you to let your guard down to take advantage. So please be very vigilant in all of your digital dealings.
Exactly. Wow, that is such great advice, Dr. Lisa Richardson. You are amazing. And we
Okay.
just cannot thank you enough for joining us today.
Oh, I
Um,
have had a great time. I'm happy to be here.
yes, I see that Kathy Hood has joined us again.
Hi,
Kathy?
Kathy.
Hey man, look, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I told you guys, you know, I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening. You guys,
Right,
these are some great interviews. And Dr. Lisa, well, you already know what I think about Dr. Lisa, honey.
right.
Dr. Lisa know what I feel about Dr. Lisa. So
Mhm.
her work is impeccable. I mean, her customer service is beyond, you know, anybody that I've ever dealt with in this space of technology. And I just thank her so
Wow.
much for a lot of the stuff that she's taught me just in this short amount of time, that I'm sure that it takes a whole lot of people to grasp hold, because most people don't want to. They don't want to learn that stuff.
That's
Who wants to
right.
do tech?
That's right.
Sorry, Dr. Lisa.
I'll take care of it, and you guys work on what you love.
Okay, see?
Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
So, drlisa.co, we're so proud to have you as part of our team.
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. Oh, how do our audience members reach you?
You can reach us at drlisa.co. That's drlisa.co. No M. Drlisa.com is a different Dr. Lisa. So drlisa.co, and we will be there for you. You can reach out to me, have a free consultation. We are available.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Dr. Lisa.
Happy
All right.
holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays. Have a great day.
All right.
Have a great day.